Hello YouTuber, this is Thompson0737 bringing you another update for the UK Worldport. I'm going to get straight into the update and then talk about our usual stuff, new releases and what's happening with them and all sorts of other stuff. So let's start off. Starting off, entering the runway, we have this Tunis Air A320 operating as TU790 or 790, which will be heading out to Tunis, which of course is in Tunisia. Moving on, honestly, probably the best delivery I have in the 100 scale. Not one I use often and not one I think about that much, but when I get it out, I really love this model. This is operating. This is an Aricare A340. This is operating from and back out to Lagos, operating as W3101. Next, we have this little aircraft in the form of an Iberia CRJ 900, Air Nostrum, otherwise known. Getting ready for pushback. We'll be ready for pushback very shortly. As you can see, there's a little vehicle there where they are just waiting on standby for the pushback tug. This is operating as IB8404. This will be heading out to Vigo. Vigo is in Spain. For those of you who don't know, it's just north of Portugal on the west coast of Spain. Next, we have this beast in the form of a Pakistan International Boeing 777-300 ER, operating as PK701. This is operating from and to Islamabad. On pushback, again trying to make things a little bit different per update rather than just having everything just positioned on stand all the time. We have this Cathay Pacific Cargo 742. I will probably be looking to upgrade to a 744. Not so much a 748. I am more of a 400F freighter person than the 748 at this time. If we had a 748 coming to Doncaster and it started happening regular, then I might maybe ease into the 748 a little bit more. But at the minute, the 744 is my sort of thing. But the 742, of course, the reason why I've got this model, is the ultimate classic 747 for me. The modern 747 obviously is the 400. This is operating as CX7. This is heading. Came in from Mumbai and is heading out to Paris. This was on, I think it was like a 4-hour turnaround, so plenty of time to fill the belly up of the aircraft. And then we have this blue one, 717. This is operating as SK6831. This is operating from and to Stockholm. Next up, we have this EasyJet A319, which is actually EasyJet Switzerland HBJZA, operating as U21952, came in from and heading out to Geneva, which of course is in Switzerland. Next, we have this Air Malta A320. This is operating as KM146, no guesses, heading from and to Malta. Next up, we have this Lot Polish 734, operating as LO279, operating from and to Warsaw. And then we have this Vueling A320 operating as VY874R, operating from and to heading out to Barcelona. I'm not sure what the R is on the call sign VY874R, but that was just the call sign that came up when I was compiling all the schedules and stuff, so don't ask me. If you do know, by all means leave a comment and explain what the R possibly means. Yeah, I know it doesn't mean it's going out empty or anything, because usually that's F. for, you know, like ferry, meaning ferry, which is going out empty. So I know it might be a different term, I'm not sure, but if you know, then by all means highlight that to me. Again, I'll be posting photos and stuff. You know, I do think photos can get a bit of a better perspective on the specials. I mean, the specials in this update, there's quite a few actually. I'd probably say the Arica A340, of course, the Cathay Pacific Cargo, the Blue One 717, maybe the Tuner's A320. They're the highlights for me in this update. The lot Polish 734 is probably the best looking 734, I think, nowadays. I don't know if there's that many airlines that operate the 734, but the delivery of the lot Polish I think it suits it quite well. Some may agree, some may disagree. But yeah, I quite like it. What's new? So Gemini Jets and Phoenix haven't really released anything or announced anything of interest to me whatsoever this month. Gemini Jets, again, with the pricing, thank God. Anyway, but yeah, I'm not really going to be jumping at stuff. I had my other releases come, like the Arkia 753 and the Icelandair 767 from Phoenix. That the Icelandair 767 is absolutely brilliant. Honestly, if you haven't got one, I'd seriously definitely suggest getting one of them. Whether they will sell out, I don't know, but it'd be interesting to see. Something a little bit different, aside from 1400, because there hasn't been that many. Well, because of Gemini Jets and their pricing with the 1400, and because there's not been anything released this month, I'm starting to look more into 1200 scale. I've already got quite a few 1200 models, both wide body and narrow body. And what I'm going to be doing is doing like a strip panel, so MDF 9mm, 5 foot by 2 foot. So it's basically this board split in half. So like one side, you know, this side or this side. You know what I mean? Split in half. It will be able to handle, you know, 747 size. I want it so obviously that when I take pictures, there's nothing overlapping and stuff like that. So to give you a bit of an idea, 3 wide body stands with narrow body sort of overlapping, like at Manchester, that sort of idea. A little bit like I've done in the central here, but the wide body stands will be more central in between the both narrow body. So will be 2 narrow per 1 wide, if that makes sense. Obviously, like I've actually ordered some 1200 stuff, GSC, and a few models as well. I'm also looking for a few more. Herper, Gemini Jets, Phoenix, Aviation 200. You know, there's quite a few manufacturers actually, and there's quite a lot of models actually that I'd love. I don't want to sort of go through it all, but yeah, that's going to be something I'm going to be doing. I'm not really going to be doing updates on that as such, but if you do follow me on Instagram, my Facebook page, other Facebook groups as well, you will probably see photos being posted. If I get a new 100 model, I'll probably do, you know, feature that. Maybe just a general display of the models I've already got as well. And, you know, hopefully maybe build up a bit of GSC as well to make it look a little bit more lively. It should look pretty cool. Of course, 1200 does cost a fair bit. There's no question about that. But I'm just thinking, you know, with the prices of 1400, and again, with the fact that there's nothing being released this month, you know, why not? You know what I mean? It's something different, and yeah, you know, I'll keep posting on that, on how it progresses. So it's going to be very, very basic, you know, just a stripper board, a basic apron, stand section, And like I said, I'll get into that eventually. I hope you've enjoyed this update and the information that I've given. I've actually been at work this morning, just in a 4-hour shift, 4, 8:30, and then back on tomorrow starting at 6:30. So I've just had 2 days off, but it's almost like 4 days off because I've got rest of today and I've got most of tomorrow up until about maybe 6 o'clock. Just before 6 o'clock, and then I'll go off to work again. So yeah, it's pretty decent. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Again, thanks for watching. I'll see you later.